20 memorable best quotes from film HUD, 1963. HUD, 1963, directed by Martin Ritt, is a compelling drama that explores themes of morality, family, and the changing American landscape. Set in Texas, the film stars Paul Newman as Hud Bannon, a cynical and irresponsible man who is more concerned with his own desires than with the well-being of his family. He lives with his father, Homer, Melvin Douglas, and his younger brother, Lonnie, Brandon DeWild, who idolizes Hud despite his flaws. The plot thickens when the family's cattle herd is infected with disease, prompting ethical dilemmas about profit versus integrity. As Hud's selfishness and manipulative nature become increasingly apparent, the film delves into the conflict between traditional values and a more self-serving approach to life. Newman's performance earned him an Academy Award nomination, while Douglas won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. HUD remains a poignant examination of human complexity and the moral ambiguities of modern life. Homer Bannon. Lonnie, little by little the look of the country changes because of the men we admire. You're just going to have to make up your own mind one day about what's right and what's wrong. Homer Bannon. You don't care about people. HUD. You don't give a damn about M. Oh, you got all that charm goin' for ya. And it makes the youngsters want to be like ya. That's the shame of it, because you don't value anything. You don't respect nothing. You keep no check on your appetites at all. You live just for yourself. And that makes you not fit to live with. Lonnie Bannon. I wouldn't mind driving her the long way home. HUD. Bannon. You ought to take a crack at that. Get all the good you can out of 17, 'cause it sure wears out in one hell of a hurry. HUD Bannon. Give me a clean white shirt. Alma Brown. Boy, you're real big with the and quat. Please and quat. And quat. Thank you, and quat. Aren't you? HUD Bannon. Please get up off your lazy butt and get me a clean white shirt. Thank you. HUD Bannon. My daddy thinks oil is something you stick in your salad dressing. Homer Bannon. If there's oil down there, you can get it sucked up after I'm under there with it. There'll be no holes punched in this land while I'm here. They ain't gonna come in and grade no roads so the wind can blow me away. What's oil to me? What can I do with a bunch of oil wells? I can't ride out every day and prowl amongst like I can my cattle. I can't breed or tend or rope or chase or nothing. I can't feel a smidgen of pride in 'cause they ain't none of my doing. Homer Bannon. That's your solution for getting out of a tight. To pass bad beef onto my neighbors who wouldn't know what they was getting. Or maybe risk starting an epidemic in the entire country. HUD Bannon. This country is run on epidemics. Where you been? Price fixing, crooked TV shows, inflated expense accounts. How many honest men you know? Why you separate the saints from the sinners, you're lucky to wind up with Abraham Lincoln. Now I want out of this spread what I put into it. And I say let us dip our bread into some of that gravy while it is still hot. Homer Bannon. You're an unprincipled man. HUD Bannon. Don't let that worry you none. You got enough for both of us. HUD Bannon. And quat. You know. A man's got to do what a man's got to do. And quat. HUD Bannon. And quat. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know I'm going to do it right. And quat. Homer Bannon. And quat. You can't buy a man's love. HUD. And quat. HUD Bannon. unquote. I'd just as soon take a beating as to sit here and listen to you preach, unquote. Alma, unquote. What do you want from me, Hud? I can't give you anything you don't already have, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. Ain't no sense in waiting for something to happen. You make it happen, unquote. Homer Bannon, unquote. You can't be a little bit right and a little bit wrong, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. You can't keep it all together, even if you try, unquote. Homer Bannon, unquote. You get old, and you start to think about what's important, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. It's a funny thing, how the world's changed. I don't see a lot of good in it, unquote. Alma, unquote. You're a real piece of work, Hud, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. I don't have to be liked. I just have to be respected, unquote. Homer Bannon, unquote. Life's too short to worry about the little things, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. The world is full of things that make you feel small, unquote. Homer Bannon, unquote. There's no room for regret when you've made your choices, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. A man's gotta know what he wants and go after it, unquote. Alma, unquote. You know you're not as clever as you think you are, unquote. Homer Bannon, unquote. Sometimes, the right thing isn't the easy thing, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. If you're not willing to take the risk, you'll never get the reward, unquote. Hud Bannon, unquote. It's not about the mistakes you make, it's about how you learn from them, unquote. Hud Bannon. There's money in it. Homer Bannon. I don't want that kind of money. I want mine to come from something that keeps a man doing for himself. Homer Bannon. Lonnie, little by little the look of the country changes because of the men we admire. You're just going to have to make up your own mind one day about what's right and what's wrong.